You're very tight here. Come on.
5 million clicks, okay. Yeah, that's less than it sold, luckily. Now, Better Off Alone, yeah, it was one of my biggest successes in 1999. It was the start of my international career. Yeah, it was, I think, 40 or 50 countries. It was in the top 10 and number 2 in England. It was the first dance record which was played on the American radio. So in that case, yeah, it brought me a lot of good things in that period of time. I was the first DJ in that period that went over to the States. Nowadays, you see people like Afrojack, Chester Armin van Buren. House big time. They call it electronic dance music nowadays in the States. They typically named it gave it a new label. Festivals like Ultra, it's huge, but I was the first one that went over there, and in that time it was good and hard at the same time, because I was the first one. I had to how you say it, clean the roads for the other DJs, you know. There was no organization. People didn't like house music. If you play for a half-hour house music, people come to me, hey, where's the R&B? Because they're not used to it. So yeah, it brings me a lot of good things, and I'm very happy that it was such a big success in that period. When I was 12, a long time ago, I started as a DJ. I was thinking, okay, I listened to the radio. I wanted to be a radio DJ, and when I listened to the radio, I want to do that. My parents, they didn't want me to. They went, hey, come on, a DJ is not a normal job. So go to school. I did go to school, but after school, I immediately sent some tapes to the radio stations, and then I finally got my first job on the radio, and I did some road shows in that period of time. House music didn't exist, so I played commercial top 40 music. With a microphone, hello, welcome, like this, and yeah, and after that, I did it for a long time. When house music started in 1989 or something like that, yeah, I got a house virus, and then I switched over to playing house music. Yeah. When I started, you only had 2 record players and vinyl records, and then you really have to listen, and not everything was like now. The BPMs are like this. Yeah, it was all analog. So the records, sometimes they were false as well. So you have to spin them over. Yeah, you remember that. So yeah, that was more difficult than the equipment that we have nowadays. Now it's very easy with these CD players. You put them on 128 BPM. You put the other one on 128 BPM, and actually everybody can mix. But being a DJ is different than making just the right mix. Yeah, of course you grow with the time. So I play with CD players, with USB sticks nowadays as well, and it makes life much easier. For example, this morning I travel by plane. Normally, I would carry a few years ago 2 big bags with records. I have to pay a lot of money extra for the weight. And now, yeah, people don't know that, they even don't see that you're a DJ, because yeah, you've got your headphone, your memory stick, and that's it. And now you have to do it with all your techniques and all your skills. Yeah, we go back a long way. The first time I met Martin is what was it, 1994?
It was 1994, I think, in Belgium.
In Belgium, yeah. He played there, and and I played there, and then later on, yeah, maybe you can.
I remember. I asked you. We were playing together, and I asked you if you want to come skiing once to my place and play in my club, and we make together a nice evening. And you said, yeah, why not? And then I asked you that. Can you bring me home, because I was living in Tilburg? And I said, yeah, no problem. And you brought me with the car home.
Yeah. I know it. I remember it was very late. maybe drink a little bit too much. And I brought you from Belgium to Tilburg. It was in Tilburg, yeah. And then I have to move over to Amsterdam. So it was a little bit around.
I was very thankful.
Yeah.
So that we became friends.
Yeah. And after that, you invited me to play here in Hinterland.
Etage, yeah.
Etage, yeah. I remember that the first time the Etage was. It wasn't open for a long time.
Yeah.
So it was a mess, and we have to clean up during the day. We have to clean up the whole place.
Yeah.
And we make a big snow bar, and we did the after party after rain and snow. Then,
Snow, I remember.
Yeah.
And it was full packed, and we didn't let everybody in, huh? All the biggest managers from the biggest parties from Germany. We said, without paying, you come not in, and it was full, huh? It was really good episodes.
So since that time I. Come back every once in a while, and we make a good party. And because I come back so many times, and I met the family, Sommerbill, of course.
Because we love each other.
Yeah. So, and it's always
secret
good.
Love.
It's always there's a lot of Dutch people always around, and that's nice. You play for your own audience. And a lot of Austrians, of course, as well that come by, and it's a good atmosphere. No, I work everywhere actually. I'm also host of the morning show in Holland from a radio station. It's a Dutch dance radio station. I do every morning the morning show, and Saturday night I do a dance show with all new releases and give new talented DJs a chance to fill in their place in that show. I know I go to Spain next month, then I go to South America in May, and of course Ibiza for the summer. So yeah, that's what I hope for my. Yeah, I go to the Caribbean, do some Dutch islands, Bonaire, Curaçao, and Rio in Brazil, for a new club that's started over there. I'm going to do the programming for that club. So yeah. That's cool.